Hello everyone, this is Lady Scarlett and I am going to read Gemini this evening. I hope everyone is doing well. I think that my Geminis are probably looking at big projects in the last couple of weeks and kind of in the near future here. Especially because we have a moon in Sagittarius, and that definitely will make you want to get up and go. So I hope everyone is in the right headspace for that. It might be a good time to do some meditation or something like that. So let's see what we have for our Geminis. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. That one really wanted to pop out. We'll see if it does. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What is going on for my Geminis? Oh, had a lot of things fall. Let's see what we got. So 2 of Swords in the current or recent past. So either a decision or possibly some hidden things coming out. In the home spot, we have 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Sun in the near future position. Knight of Pentacles in the connector for current and recent past. Connector for near future to outcome. And outcome is Ace of Swords in reverse. So we've got Knight of Pentacles here, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords. And then we had these other ones fall out. We had these, and I'm going to kind of keep them to the side. But we've got a 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Lovers, Queen of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. Definitely looks like there's some things that were hidden coming out. Let's look at these that also fell out. So 4 of Swords, so you might be doing something like meditation or relaxation. Temperance is in the reverse, so I'm seeing that there's some choices that need to be made. Looks more like internal conflict, but there might be some internal and external. You're not speaking it yet, but you're thinking about it. The World is in the reverse position, so Ace of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely some information that you want that's not coming out, or maybe it has and you're in that headspace. On the bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Cups reversed, 6 of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. And the Death card. So there's some changes that are in the air for you all, which is not uncommon for Gemini. I know a lot of people say, you know, Geminis are two-faced. I don't like to think about it like that. I think Geminis are more like chameleons. You all are adaptable and flexible to a lot of situations. And so a lot of people don't really know how to handle that. And so that causes some difficulties in people not understanding how Geminis really are. They're very, you know, they have a lot of social groups, a lot of projects, and I often think of them as like the ADHDers of the zodiac. I mean, I definitely have ADHD, but I'm a Taurus, but I can kind of, you know, understand that how Geminis are basically. So 2 of Swords and the Devil right there in the current or recent past. So things hidden, you know, stuck, feeling bound, shackled, right? And I'm getting that pretty strong, like stuck in a situation that you really would like to get out of. We have some more clarifiers for our Geminis. Why is this Devil here? Let's find out what the Devil is for the Geminis. So we've got 7 of Pentacles. You know, 7 of Pentacles often is thought of as kind of divine timing. You know, seeds that were planted that are being harvested. So, you know, she's pulling that arrow back. She's already hit the target once, right? So she's got a lot of arrows in here. So to me, that means there's some of the truth may have come out. Some of the decisions may have been made, but there's still some stuff hidden. And you have been wondering, how do I get that information? You know, some of you maybe are trying to look through some emails or social media accounts or things like that to find out what's going on because you're not getting the truth. Focusing on work, communication, you really, really are wanting, you know, to discover what's happening. So 8 of Pentacles is right side up, but our 8 of Wands is reversed. So there's communication, and the 9 of Cups is in reverse. You know, you're really, really wanting someone to communicate something to you, or you're really wanting to communicate something to someone and you're not getting the answers that you want. So, Three of Pentacles in reverse in the home spot. And don't worry, we're going to clarify a little bit more with my personal deck here in a few. Three of Pentacles in reverse for Gemini. Can we clarify that, please? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Let's see if you're really wanting to pop out. I keep seeing the Three of Swords as well, trying to come out. Maybe we need to shuffle, right? Shuffle different. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify that for our Geminis, please. Ooh, I think some of you are either moving or feel like you want to get out of this stuck situation. You want to move forward, but don't have the capacity to do so right now. Got a King of Pentacles, and again, stuck, right? Even though it seems like maybe you've been working on your abundance, you've been working on that, you know, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles situation. I'm feeling some I'm not satisfied in this home spot. Three of Pentacles, you know, that can be what, you know, we kind of refer to as third party, or it could be that your money's out of balance. Maybe, I'm just kept picking up maybe that somebody's ill and can't work, and that's putting them in a very difficult position financially. I just picked that up. So there could be illnesses, or maybe you are even taking care of somebody and had to slow down at work because you're caring for a partner or a family member. So let's try to clarify a little bit more on that Three of Pentacles in reverse in the home spot for our Geminis. So we got Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you feel like just the good things aren't coming and you can't really escape that. There's a very trapped feeling. Like I'm getting a little bit like pressure on my chest right now. Like maybe you're going through some anxiety. You know, pressure in our chest is, that's an anxiety response. When we get that pressure in our stomach, that's more of our gut instinct. So definitely some meditation and some maybe, you know, like Reiki or something like that, or maybe fresh air, getting out with friends. Maybe you need to talk to some folks, but definitely feeling like there's some illness going on. I'm feeling like maybe somebody has a heart condition and they've really been feeling trapped, like they can't do the things that they used to do. And they're feeling just stuck at their home, and it's affecting their job, their Pentacles, right? I'm getting that really strongly. So if that's you, you know, my heart goes out to you, because I know if I was down, I definitely wouldn't like it. So can we get a couple more clarifiers for Gemini on the home position? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can you please clarify for my Geminis? So we've got, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, right? Something changed, definitely. And you know, you're wanting a different situation. You're wanting to move forward and just are not feeling like you can. I think maybe some of you, there's a sun in the near future, so I think maybe some of you are finding a way, or maybe you're finding some help. On the bottom of the deck is the Magician and the High Priestess. So, you know, some of you might be intuitives or readers. Three of Pentacles right side up here. So there are people around you that have the skills necessary to help you. Okay, there's some people very close to you that could help if you would ask. And I know some of you might feel like that's not something you can do, but there are two people close to you that would ask, that have the means to do that, okay? Let's clarify this sun in the near future and see what we have coming up, and then we'll clarify our connector cards. So, Judgment in reverse. That almost feels like you're delaying the decision, you know, because the Chariot is in reverse too. You're delaying the decision. Now, for some of you, that could be a vacation that fell through and you're very, very disappointed about it. Sunshine indicates maybe you were looking at, you know, doing something outside, or going to, you know, a beach or something like that, or lake, you know, somewhere. I'm sensing water is why I say that. Maybe it's a river, but some water feature of some kind, and it fell through and you're just not happy about it, you know, and maybe you decided not to do it because your pentacles were a little slim or something like that. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. You know, he's a slow moving card, and so you know, you might feel like it's taken a long time to get out of the hole, and so but it is Pentacles moving towards you, so there is something coming. Can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles for our Geminis, please? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for me for the Gemini. Those cards definitely wanted to come out, but clarify for me, please. Yeah, I'm getting a little, you know, I don't have any shortness of breath, you all, but I'm getting a little bit short of breath as I read this. So I really feel like somebody's struggling. Also maybe communicating something, right? Because our chest gets tight when we get anxious about communicating something, almost like a mini panic attack, right? So, you know, maybe you feel like you're not able to use your words right now. So we've got the Fool card. That suggests to me that a risk needs to be taken, some leap of faith, right? Because you have the Three of Cups here, you know, in the upright position. So you need to take a leap of faith that involves loving something you love, or a person that you love. That leap of faith, those people that are around you that you can ask for help. Can I get one more clarifier on that Knight of Pentacles, please? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Can you please clarify for Gemini on this? Woo, thank you. Thank you. Forgot to. So look, High Priestess, that was at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely somebody that has the skills to help you. This also could be you if you maybe are learning some skills right now to change your situation, okay? There's also a Knight of Swords here, so that's swift moving. So I'm getting that some of you might need to learn, or maybe you are learning the skills that are needed for you to make a quicker leap forward, right? To make that leap of faith happen faster. You know, your faith might be in yourself and not other people. And that would be typical, right? So, but this might be a time that you ask for people to take on some other things so that you can focus on that, so that you can get there faster, right? Let's do this Two of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse. You know, you are feeling so out of balance, just not able to even relax in your downtime, to not celebrate achievements. And that's in that, you know, near future to outcome position. So that really I'm really getting a sense that somebody had a vacation, or they were moving and it fell through. Maybe trying to buy a house and it fell through, especially with that Four of Wands in reverse. Six of Pentacles, so that's you know, the card of somebody being benevolent. And this is what I get from this card. I get that maybe you've been giving your resources out to everyone else and not yourself, you know, and maybe people have borrowed from you and not paid back, or something like that. You've been maybe too charitable with your time and energy, and maybe it's time to slow down all that juggling and focus on yourself and your, you know, your security and stability. Here's the Three of Pentacles, and it's right side up. So I just get this feeling that you're working really, really hard, and you're Four of Pentacles in reverse, and you're not holding your security safe. Maybe looking at budget. You know, there could be maybe your partner spending money carelessly or something like that. Not, you know, the Four of Pentacles in the upright position is holding on to your stuff. We call it the miser card. But it's really about keeping your own stability and security safe, and that's not happening. There's been some frivolous spending, or maybe there was something that you had to buy, but, you know, maybe the budget needs to be trimmed in some places. So just really needing to crawl out of a hole, right? There's the Ace of Swords in the outcome, and that's really a lot about like a split or a decision that's made that didn't turn out the way you want to. And this is the outcome. So future placement card. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Can we please clarify this Ace of Swords in reverse? I have to apologize to some of my Geminis that have been waiting on this read. I had a couple of things happen, some things that I had to do that I just didn't have the time to read. So, but I'm getting it out, y'all. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Can you please clarify for my Geminis? Ooh, there's a few that are really wanting to jump out, but they're not doing it. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse for our Geminis? I got a 5 of Cups and a 9 of Swords here. You are really... And it could be somebody that you live with, but I'm feeling like a lot of you are feeling really down right now. This is kind of an energetic time as far as the universal energies. So it could be that you're feeling really restless, but you don't have the resources to go do the things that you want to do. And that's really putting you in a bad place, because Geminis like to do. You know, they like to do things. They like to, usually they have too much on their plate, honestly. And maybe you're feeling too tired because, as I said, you've been handing your resources out. And that could be your time and energy too, not just money. You know, maybe even spending time helping someone. If there is someone that's a caregiver, you know, maybe you are worn out, burned out, right? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can I please clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse for our Geminis? Whew. Some of them are really, there we go. Okay, so Knight of Cups in reverse. You know, your cup is empty. This also could be an offer rescinded, especially with the Ace of Swords inverted as well. That's like not reconciliation. Okay, that's a split. And the cup is empty here, and or an offer was rescinded. That very well could be, you know, somebody was trying to buy a house and it got, it fell through. I have a 7 of Wands in reverse. So, you know, that's like, what I get from this is you just feel like you can't defend it anymore. You can't fight for it anymore. And so you're maybe this is the time that you are taking a break. Just want a couple clarifiers. You know, over here, this area is like somebody not able to use their words to make a decision. Here again is that 4 of Pentacles in reverse, where, you know, you're really wanting to get some hidden information. There's some information that is kept. You're feeling trapped with that. There's not enough resources. That's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to clarify with my personal deck, which is more like an oracle deck. So let's take a couple of cards out of this deck and see what we come up with to clarify some more of this read. Let's find out some clarifiers for our Geminis. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, for your words of wisdom to help direct our Geminis. So let's get a couple of cards out of this deck to see a bigger picture. All right, thank you, spirit guides. The bottom of the deck says no, run the other direction. So there's something going on that you do need to escape. Card under there is hard work, obstacles, create your own path, which is something that you all really love to do. Look, air signs, Gemini, there you are. Yeah, you are worried about it. There's a little bit of advice to maybe balance your heart chakra. But it says focus on love and money, right? Truth, perspective, higher energy. So you have a lot of energy, but not an outlet for it, is what it seems like. And maybe some of you have gotten to a place with your health that you had to slow down and you just really don't like it. Crown chakra, that's associated with the color violet. This is about gratitude and spiritual connection. So angelic energy, transformation, intuition, flexible thinking. So look, I am afraid of the truth, but I'm afraid to be honest. There's definitely somebody keeping some information. Sacral chakra, some of you all could be having sexual difficulties in your relationship. And, you know, so, or low back pain as well. Anger, fear, low energy, intimacy, emotions, rigidity. So that's associated with the color orange. You know, so there's an earth sign here, so maybe that's the person in your life, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It also could be talking about stability and being grounded, right? So we have the Doing the Unstuck by the Cure song, and that's very much about having been depressed and needing to figure out how to get out of that, right? Get up and go, laughing, burn the past. Now is not the time to deal with that, right? Blow a kiss goodbye. So that might be a call for some of you to get out of the situation that you're in. Hello from the Other Side by Adele. So it's listen to your intuition. That's that gut feeling, you all. But this is also our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, right? Our soul guides. Someone from your past has a message. If you have spirit guides or ancestors, right? Let go. Time to move forward. And then this is the Eric Carmen All By Myself card. You know, so I'm just getting a sense that some of you are very, very depressed, and there's a situation that's the reason for that. This is about solitude. Maybe you really need to reach out to people and be more social and bring people that love you into your life. This is a time for healing. This also could suggest some twin flame energy. And if you all were dealing with your twin flame, and what usually happens with twin flames can really put you in your head. Okay, it really, really can. I'm going to get some straight up advice from our guides about what Gemini might need to do right now. You know, but we got, you know, several chakras that we need to work on here. You know, heart, crown, and sacral. If you are into chakra healing, or maybe Reiki would be good, hands-on energy work, right? So, one just flew out. That's our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might by fearing to attempt. So maybe there's a lot of doubts and you feel like people have not been there for you. Let's get a couple more words of advice here. So authenticity is about being able to know and access the best parts of yourself and bring them forward. I did it before. I can do it again, right? You have the ability to do it. You just need to know where to find those resources. Don't stop mid-conquer. Don't stop. I think some of you are just down because you're not seeing the outcome that you know, the ideal vision that you had in your brain. Don't stop mid-conquer. And also, sometimes things work out differently than what we imagined they would, and it doesn't mean that you failed. And remember, failure is just practice, right? Also, there's a call to take a break, ask for help. Remember I said that? This is the time to ask for that. I'm going to give you this one too. 4444, good times coming and change in income. So see, don't stop mid-conquer. So let's clear these out of the way, and I'll get you some runes and an animal totem. You know, I feel a sense of some of you kind of in this sense of dread and this anxiety. And, you know, when I get there, meditation is the best place for me. That doesn't mean it's for you, but yoga, Tai Chi, maybe trying a new, you know, you all love to try new things. Maybe trying a different approach to what you're going through might work for you. So let's grab 3 runes for our Geminis. Okay. Well, you got a few good ones there, so let's look at them and see what they're saying to us. Often the runes with each other might mean something, so always reference the book to make sure I don't miss anything. You have Brido in reverse, and so remember I said stuck? Like you're wanting to move but you can't. So it can indicate a journey in which you must undertake, even though it may come at an unexpected time for an unexpected reason. So some of you that are thinking about leaving, this might be very unexpected for you. It can show a visit to a sick friend or relation, but occasionally it will show other people coming to visit you at a bad time. It can indicate problems in transit, delays, breakdowns, or perhaps even an accident. Look to surrounding runes. You may wish to consider a postponement of your journey. It can indicate an upsetting of your plans. Remember I talked about a vacation that couldn't happen, or a house, you know, that fell through. You'll probably come out on the bad end of any commercial transactions or negotiations you may be contemplating. You should pay close attention to your personal relationships now as well. Ruptures are more likely than reconciliations. That was in your outcome. And one should try extra hard to be patient and keep up a good sense of humor, which you all have. Geminis have a great sense of humor. They love to laugh. And it says, you know, when dealing with friends or loved ones. The next one is, this is keen as. And so, and you know, it's the fire. That's what it symbolizes, is fire. So, you know, you're very, very passionate folks. It's friendly, warm, controlled flame of the torch or the hearth fire. So home, in a lot of ways, that's where our hearth is. So strength, energy, and power. So it's placed to indicate the importance of a good positive attitude. One of the most helpful runes that can arise when you are experiencing problems of any sort. It's a protective sign indicating an upcoming respite from worries in a time when trials will be few and easily manageable. It can be a herald. It can herald a time of opening up, of good things coming into your life. Remember I talked about secrets or hidden things coming out? It's a time to start something new, perhaps even a new romantic relationship, which I did not see any in there. I mean, if that's what you've been looking for and that's why you're in solitude and feeling depressed or anxious, this is indicating that will change for you. Now, in questions of romance, it will always signify the man in the relationship, no matter what sex the querent is. So if, you know, this could be about a partner, unless, you know, you identify as a man or you're the masculine in the relationship. It usually shows the male offering something to the female. Maybe a material gift, jewelry or flowers, or a verbal gift, such as a declaration of love. Surrounding runes can indicate whether it will be accepted or not. And, I mean, there is a really good rune still out there, so we'll see. So if it appears alongside Rido, which it does, it can be the birth of an idea. But so maybe you're feeling creatively stuck too. And that's when we call in our friends to help us brainstorm ideas. And Geminis often have a lot of ideas about things that they want to start, and often will start too many projects at once. So if you're feeling stuck creatively, that could be a really big issue for you. Okay, let's get to Gifu here. And so, yeah, okay, it's way back in the back. So, I passed it. I'm going to have to tab my pages so I can get to these faster. But Gifu is a really good rune, and so I feel like the outcome is that things are going to move forward. So that's good to know, right? Like, we have something to hope for. I feel like I passed like a whole bunch of pages at once or something. There we go. There's the Gifu. So it's a gift. And it's truly a gift to gladden your heart when you see it in your rune casts. It's the first rune we have encountered so far that has no rune or no reverse position. So this one, no matter how it falls, is a positive rune. And if it's occurring in a result position, which it is, it's the last rune, it's a very good sign signifying a fortuitous outcome to any undertaking made during the time span indicated by the reading. So in the last week or so, or maybe in the next few weeks, is what that would mean. It indicates a partnership of some sort, either in business or in love, and it is not uncommon for it to herald an important development in a romantic relationship. Could be a commitment of marriage, or the cementing of a long-term relationship of some sort. Be careful to examine the runes surrounding Gifu to truly ascertain its meaning as it relates to your situation. Listen to your intuition. Remember, that's your gut. The rune can also indicate a gift or generosity of some sort coming into your life. And we talked about that. There are people around with the skills to help you, and people that will help you move forward with your goals. It could be an emotional gift given in love, or a material gift of a timely nature. So remember, this one, it said you might be getting a gift, and this will say whether you're going to accept it or not. This looks like you will accept that gift. It could be money coming to you in a jam or an item in which you have been needing. Sometimes it will turn up in a rune cast only to signify that the problem has roots of an emotional nature. So if you're really in your feels, which it seems like you are, just consider that what you might need to do to, how can I ask for help? What are the resources that are available to me? It will appear when there is about to be relief from your troubles, and it usually betokens a time of peace and contentment in your life. So even though you all have been struggling, maybe in the recent past or now, or it could be in the near future for some of you, our timelines are all very different. There is some relief and hope coming, okay? So let's get an animal totem for you all. for our Geminis. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Can we get an animal totem for our Geminis, please? Ooh, okay, that one. It's the parrot. Love, prophecy, verbosity, and mediation. Let me show you the card. That's the parrot. And it says, the parrot has had a variety of symbolic meanings in different times and places. In pre-Columbian America, it was considered to be an oracle able to predict the weather. In Hinduism, it was an omen of love that carried Karma, the god of love, on its back. The Pueblo Indians considered the parrot a supernatural bird of the sun, an association that likely arose from its brightly colored plumage. Because of its incessant chatter and ability to imitate speech, the parrot has also been associated with foolishness and loquaciousness. However, this talent for speech also deemed the bird an interlocutor between the human and spirit world. So if you are an intuitive, that's a sign for you, and it will resonate as it will, okay? And then I will get some fairy dust oracle cards for you, and that's also some advice cards. Can we get some advice from the fairies for our Geminis, please? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and definitely thanking our fairies. Get a few cards for you all, and then we'll close out the reading. So first we have backpack. Oh, yeah, that would be something you all would love to do, right? Get your compass. Adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy the outdoors. So there's one. Let's get a few more for our Geminis. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels, and our fairies. Aura Cleanse. Remember I talked about energy healing in the read? When you feel heavy or run out of luck, go swim at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. So find a way to get an aura cleanse, all right? Animal healing. No matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. So if you're an animal lover, if you have animals, it's time to spend time with them or take them out on, a hike or a walk. Even a small, short walk could be helpful, right? Animal healing. And then I always show the bottom card. So it says rose quartz crystal, soothing and warm like love that flows. Once under your pillow, your magic grows. It's very sweet. So maybe rose quartz crystal would be a good idea for you right now, right? If you've been thinking about what crystals might be helpful, there's some good advice. So thank you everyone for watching. I really truly appreciate the likes, shares, and my subscribers. And I hope to see you back again. This is LadySkarlette, and goodbye. And I hope everything turns out like the gift that we saw in that outcome in the runes. I'll be hoping for that for you.